Hello viewers, welcome back to the channel. Big Scottish Fraz here. We are at Murrayfield today, shock horror. We've got a dry spell, a dry day, first one in a while, so making the most of it. Today, the Mulligan challenge. Can't wait for this, it's going to be a fun one. So if he can't hide, then he'll just run with his eyes wide shut, shoes undone. If he falls down, he gets back up, you know. He just hasn't had enough. We all know when he's old and grey, he'll be looking back on. So, what is the Mulligan challenge? Well, I get one mulligan per hole. I'm going to play 5 holes and the target 3 under. So achievable, but also a bit of a challenge. So we're starting on the second, par 3, roughly 112 yards. Pitching wedge in hand, although I might change to a 9 because there's a wee bit of a wind. That's pin just up there. Yeah, there is quite a strong wind actually, it's just picked up all of a sudden. So I think I'm going to go 9 iron and just a nice little easy swing. Enjoy the video, let's get on with it. I think it is a pitching wedge. Right, I'm keeping the pitching wedge in hand because I think a 9 iron is going to be too much and you really don't want to go long here, so let's give it a bash. Come round, come round, come round. I think it's up there. Is it worth hitting the mulligan though? Nah, not this early. Let's get on with it, come on. Right, okay, I'm just through the green. It's not awful, however I do have a pretty awful lie, so the mulligan might come in handy here. I'm just going to try and dink this on the green, let it roll down, and hopefully we'll have a tap in for par. Sit, 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 sit. That's not bad. Now, dilemma, do I re-hit and try and get closer, or have 2 putts at it? That's a 6-footer. It's got to be 2 putts, doesn't it? Right, 2 putts for the par from a distance of 5-6 foot. It's not bad in a tricky wee par 3. Okay, right, going to put my marker down here. I'm going to give my ball a wee clean because it's pretty mocket. So if I miss this, I get another attempt and we walk away with a par, which on this hole I am not too bothered about because that is it's a good 3 if you get it on this hole. Especially when the wind's blowing in your face. Right, I need to watch what this does pretty carefully so that I've got a good line for my second putt if I need it, but let's just drain this here and now. Nope, right, take 2. I kind of pulled that there, so I'm not surprised it went left, but just going to play this bit more outside of the hole. Yes, come on, that's a good par to start. Right, 4 holes to go, level par. Next hole is the 3rd. Right, 3rd hole, long hole, par 4. The tee is on the fairway in front of the tee box because it has been wet, really wet. So I'm going to stick the mat down and I'm going to play off this. I need to be really tactical, especially in this hole. If I hit, I'm only going to take a mulligan on the drive if I hit a really poor drive. That's why I'm only going with a 5 iron here because the driver's not been working as well. Right, a couple of folk waiting on me, so I'm just going to tee off and then I'll explain my decisions. Yeah, that's not bad. Wee bit thin, bit of a stinger, but right down the middle. So yeah, I was saying there, I was only going to hit another tee shot if that was horrendous because you need to be tactical on a long par 4 like this. If I can hit a decent second shot and get onto the green, then we'll have a couple of putts for the birdie. So aye, let's get up there and get that ball. Right, okay, glad I caught that a wee bit skinny actually because it kind of kept it under the wind and we're fair whack up the fairway here. So what we got, 162 to the front, so probably 170ish maybe to the pin, maybe a wee bit less. Right, if I can get up and around there with this second shot, then we've got a good chance at making the birdie, I think. If I No, I'm not going to talk myself out of it. I'm not going to say the alternative because this is going exactly where I want it to go. So, wee bit into wind, 170 uphill. Always plays a lot longer this shot than you think. I'm going to go with 7 iron. Honestly, maybe even a 6. I know that sounds raj, but the wind is strong. Right, 6 it is. Can be a bit more smoother with it. Oosh. Get to play off the mat because we're on the fairway, which is lovely. I'm going to start us a wee bit left and let it fade round. Ball's a wee bit above my feet. It's a bit of a dodgy stance, but this is going to be nice. Get up there. Go, go, go. Oh my God, it's sensational, I think. Maybe just stopped in the front. Yeah, take it. No mulligan needed just yet, but this is going to be a good birdie opportunity. Righty-ho, look at that. Not bad at all. Honestly, can't remember the last time I hit this green in 2, so we're doing well. Uphill putt as well, which is nice. You'd rather have an uphill putt than a downhill putt any day of the week. So, if I don't get this, the mulligan comes out. It's as simple as that. So we've got 2 putts for the bird, which is ideal. Right, again, I need to watch the line closely here. I think we're a wee bit right to left. Got to give it the beans here because this is a slow putt up the hill. Oh, not bad. Not bad. Right, I started a bit too straight there, so like it was on the last green, a wee bit more outside the cup. Right. Come on. Great opportunity for a birdie on the hardest hole on the course. Again. Oh, slipped out. Damn. Right. This is... So I think I can still play my first ball, which I'm going to do. So, tricky wee putt down the hill now, further part. Solid par on the toughest hole on the course. Right, let's move on to the 4th. Could be a great eagle opportunity actually, the 4th, short par 4. Let's get it. Okay, we're on the 4th. Great eagle opportunity this one. Short par 4. The tee is a bit further forward than the usual tee, which is up there. Do you want a pan? There we go, right up there. So let me get a yardage. The wind's kind of swirling. It feels like we're now, so we've kind of 180'd on ourselves here, but I feel like we're now into wind again, which is bizarre. 298 to the front of the green. Wait, hold on, adjusted, what is that adjusted? 291. So, do I chance the driver? I could have 2 shots at the driver, or hit a 5 iron and have 2 shots in at the approach. Driver it is, why not? We're on level par, and my target is 3 under, we've got 3 holes to play, so bringing out the big dog. Right, got you on the 0.5 lens because there's not much room between the back of the tee and the wall there. And also I can't get my tee into this mat, so I've gone a wee bit behind. Anyway, there's still folk in the green, but it's going to be a big old dunt to get there today with this cold air. Right, as I say, grip it, rip it, let it fly. I think I actually hit that. Oh wow. Mulligan? I think so. Oh man, that was horrific. Right, this could be a risky play. Because we're in play down there, we are in the fairway, but I think I've just got to go with it. Right, bit of a smoother swing here. That's much better. Wee bit right though. Yeah, not bad. Not bad at all. I think we're 15 yards from the green. Come on. Right, I think that was a pretty productive use of the mulligan there. I was so far back with that first drive, and I would had maybe, I don't know, 250 in, and even with 2 shots, that's going to be tough to get close. Whereas now, kind of 15 yards away, small chip over the bunker, and we can get tight for the birdie. So, yeah, happy with that play. Let's go get the bird. Here's my rival, arch nemesis, Dave, from the How Low You Can Go, or How Low Can You Go podcast. There he is. What a man. Is he going to see me? I don't know if he knows who I am. Brilliant. Go subscribe to the How Low Can You Go podcast. Not actually my arch nemesis, by the way. Dave's a good lad. As I said, go subscribe to their channel, How Low Can You Go podcast, on Instagram, YouTube, all that kind of stuff. It's Dave and Chris Donaldson that run that. Good lads, good podcast. I think you'll love it. If you love golf, you'll love that podcast. Not bad. Caught the wind. Okay, even closer than I thought. There's a green just there, 10-yard chip. So, bit of a hairy lie, not great, bit soggy. However, 58 degree in hand, pretty much just going to scoop it over that bunker, let it land soft, and dribble into the hole for the eagle. So remember, we've used our mulligan, so if I don't hit this well, then we can't hit it again. So this needs to be pretty spot on. I was thinking about just playing it left of the bunker, playing really safe, but I need a birdie, so confidence is key in this one. Come on. Oh, sugar. Way too far. Yeah, that was always going to be a tough shot, that one. Right, chip and a putt required for the par now, which isn't ideal. Okay, not the worst mistake in the world there. I just caught it a bit too kind of skinny, I guess. Didn't get under it as much as I wanted to, so chip and a putt required for the par. Wee pitch and wedge, just going to bump it up that hill, let it roll on. Be even nicer if I hold this. Oh, sit. Sit. Okay, had a wee bit of swaz on it, slowed it down a bit. Long putt for the par. Not making this easy for myself. This is one of the easiest holes in the course, apparently. So says the stroke index, so should be doing better, especially with a mulligan. Right, if we hold this, then we require, that's 3 holes. Yeah, then we require an eagle and a birdie on the last 2 holes. Okay, wee bit right to left here. Just need to make sure I get it there. Oh, Fraz. Oh, I had to give that a little bit more to take that bit of break out of it. That's gutting. Bogey, unfortunately. Moving on, the next hole we're going to play is the 6th. Again, another good eagle opportunity. Okie doke, 6th hole, great eagle opportunity here. The green is drivable. 250 yards to the pin. I think we've just got to go for it. I mean, we've got to go for it. I'm going to hit my recovery, 4 hybrid down here, or 3 hybrid even. And then if we don't hit a good one, we've got the mulligan to fall back on. So 2 attempts to go for the green. Yeah, need to go for it. Need to try and get an eagle, and that'll, oh yeah, we're 1 over. Basically need 2 eagles. So the good thing is, if we don't complete this today, then we can have another bash at it, because I quite like doing this, to be honest. So why not? 2 eagles to finish. Some may say impossible. I say achievable. Right, need to make sure that guy's actually off the green before I drop this nuke on his head. He is. Whew, come on. I'm using the scabbiest ball ever here, but I'm not going to tell you why. It's all about positive mental attitude. So I will hit this on the green. Here we go, nice swing. Oh, that is not great. It's fine. It's down there. Do I go again? We need an eagle. I'm not going to hole it from there. Let's do it. That was not very good at all. I don't know where I connected that with, but it certainly wasn't the centre of the club. Come on, Fraz. Oh, fade. Oh, that might be okay. Started very far left, and again it was just caught low in the face. So the ball flight was extremely low as well. Right, let's go and see what it is. If it's got through, then we're going to be close. But it wasn't a great hit, so I'm not expecting much. Onwards. Right, that was my second. So it's got held up there. Wasn't a great strike, wasn't expecting much. My first is over here, so we're going to go with that. Man, I'm miles away from the green. Should have, in hindsight, should have hit my 3-wood. I'm with the wind, I thought, because that was kind of 250 to the front. That's my 250 club. And then I thought wind behind, cold winter air, coupled with not hitting it well. Yeah, sounds about right. Okay, I'm going to class this as fairway and use the mat. Sand wedge in hand, 63 yards, nice wee half sanny. Spin it back, actually hit it left, spin it right into the hole. Right, I've got a feeling this is going to go in the hole. Oh, I've hit it. Get a kick off that hill. Come down, come on. Too wet for that. Right, putt for a bird. Righty-ho, great distance control there. Got a big downhill putt. But I've got quite a bit of rough, kind of hairy stuff here, so yeah, need to hit this just right so that I don't go skiting past or fall just short. With that being said, let's get the bird. Sit. Not my best effort, but let's knock this in for par, shall we? 1 over at the moment. This will keep us there, and then we'll see what we can do going into the last. Putter, you have let me down today. Oh, I tried to slam that in there and it did not pay off. Right, 2 bogeys in a row and 2 of the easiest holes on the course. That's quite frankly unforgivable. Okay, let's move on. We're not going to play the 7th because it's winter green, and I just don't like the winter greens, even though I made a 2 there yesterday. But what we're going to go, let's do the 8th. Let's give the 8th a bash. Right, I've changed my mind. We are going to play the 7th. My thinking is, if we get a hole in 1, we finish level par, which is 3 off my target. But that's the way it is today, unfortunately. So, as I said, winter green. We're about 130 yards. Downhill, downwind, going with the pitching wedge. That's what I hit here yesterday, and I hit it to 6 foot. So, that's what I'm going to do today. Imagine we get a wee hole. Does the hole in 1 count on a winter green? I'm not sure it does. I'll be counting it. Okay, bounce right. Come on. I just got stuck up there, up the hill a wee bit. Right, we'll have a dodgy putt / chip coming down the hill. So, about 2 weeks ago, I saw that some of the big content creators like your Peter Finch, 4Bros, those kind of guys, they're hosting a creator classic again, but this time for amateurs as well. So I think there's going to be, you enter as a pair, there's going to be some local competitions, and if you get through that, national competitions, if you get through that, then you get to the kind of finals on a kind of world stage, and there you have the potential to play with some of the guys like your Finchies, your Good Golf, that kind of thing. So I've entered, fingers crossed we get in. That would be sensational. That would be some video if we got into that. I'm not really sure how it works format wise just yet. I think it's almost like a kind of, you get drawn against another pair, and then I don't know how they decide what course. Maybe it's just like my home course or their home course. But yeah, that's going to be sick. So if we get through that and I'm allowed to film, then I will. So stay tuned. Okie doke. So yeah, tricky one here. If I can get this close, then ideal. Playing for nothing now, apart from pride. Bit of a hit and hope. Sit down, 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 sit down. Right, we've remained on the green. Is the upside to that. Right, need to hold this to avoid finishing 3 over, which I've got a mulligan. I've got my mulligan. Should have taken that from there. Nah, I'll use it here. Okie dokie, come on. Right, we go again. And now, again, just a wee bit outside the right. Come on! Oh, good finish that. Winter greens, I tell you, they are difficult to putt on. Oh. Right, we've finished the challenge, the Mulligan challenge, 2 over. So that leaves room for improvement. We will be doing this again, hopefully on a different course, because the nights are getting a bit lighter, weather's getting a wee bit better. This is February, and I'm playing in just a quarter zip. So yeah, hopefully a different course, but it might just be Murrayfield, maybe in the back 9, mix up a wee bit, and we'll go for that -3 through 5 Mulligan challenge. This isn't the -3 through 3, different challenge that. Yeah, thanks for watching. Go subscribe. 12 followers away from 800 subs. That would be monumental to get there by mid-Feb. So go subscribe. 12 people, just 12 people click subscribe, and then we're there. Hit like, comment, and I'll see you in the next one. Thanks for watching. Peace out.